Having an awesome time today in the Philippines. Hope you are as well where we're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about when BobbieD and LisaD met in the Philippines. Yeah, what a joy, such a joy to connect you again, my friend. Long time ago in 2012, LisaD and I met and it was swell. No, it was not love at first sight because we were met online on a dating site and that rhymed. Yeah, we had a connection that led to affection. LisaD was working hard for the money in Cebu City, working in a factory. I was paying my taxes in the United States of America. Yeah, I'm paying my taxes, man. I was trying to do my taxes. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go on the chat line. I get on the chat line. I was chatting with some other person, and lo and behold, LisaD comes and says, "Bam." She interrupted my chat with my other lady. I said, what's wrong with this woman? Who is this woman trying to knock me off my chat line? And lo and behold, it was TubeBuddy, and she was like a sex machine. But yeah, she interrupted me. I said, I'll accept her request. And I interrupted, and I started talking chit chat now. And she said, my name is Lisa. I said, what? She said, Lisa. I said, okay, cool. My name is Bobbie. And we didn't hit it off that well at first because I thought she was actually a scammer. She flim-flam jammer, you know what I'm saying? She was too nice. She was sweet like spice and really too nice. It was too good to be true. Everything I asked her, it was acceptable to me. And that was sort of new for me. Because when I asked Filipino stuff online, it was like they gave some crazy answers. And I was like, next, you know, going to the next one. But her, I couldn't say next at first because I was trying to figure out. She was just too goody two-shoes for me. And I was like, is this real? And so we talked a little bit here and there. She couldn't, at that time, guys, she couldn't speak a lot of English. She spoke that Spanglish. She spoke that Cebuanoish, you know. So I had to learn how to deal with her lack of English ability. So we finally, you know, chit-chat off and on for a couple of weeks. Then she began to weigh on me, and I began to like her. She began to like me. Our conversation began to gel and became very, very swell. In about 6 months, I realized that we had a connection that led to our affection. And so I said, LisaD? He said, what? I said, I'm coming to see you, honey. I said, I'm coming to the Philippines. I got on a big Delta jet, went down there, and I met the TubeBuddy queen. And she was sexy as I don't know what to tell you. She was nice, man. I met her family. She said, you need to meet my family. I said, well, I didn't come in here to meet your family. I said, lady, what's wrong with you? I said, I came out here to meet you, sister. Well, I said, what's up? There's Mike in the house. Your BobbieD, LisaD, God bless you. Be made. Spirit of the Lord be with you also. Take care. Peace out. Thank you so much for everybody in the house. Hit the like button for me, y'all. Hit the like button. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Please. Please, ma'am. Please, sir. Can you hit the like button, please? Make this show special. Hit the like button. When you hit that like button, it goes out to the whole wide world. I say the whole wide world. Yeah. But yeah, so I met her family, and her family was very nice. I met the mom and the dad and the sisters and the brothers and all the nieces and nephews. When you deal with a Filipino, ladies and gentlemen of the jury of the Love Train Nation, you deal with the whole family. Okay? You just can't. I found that out the hard way. I thought I was dealing with her. And then I began to learn her. Lee, what's up? Lee in the house. Good to see you, my brother. So good to see you, man. What's up? What's up, Lee? Long time no see, but I see you now, brother. Good to have you in the house. Hit the like button for me one time. 1, 2, 3. Set your fire. Can you hit the like button, please, sir? Hit the like button, man. Come on, let's do this thing right side, long and strong. All right. So I met her family, and then her mom said, "Do you love my daughter?" I said, "Yeah, I love your daughter." I said, and I think she loves me. She said, I said, LisaD, do you love BobbieD? She said, yes, I love BobbieD with all my heart. I said, whoa. I said, well, that's special. I said, you're a special lady. And so we just chit-chat. I met there and stayed there for about a month. I stayed there about a month, and I had a long time relationship with Lisa. After that, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I met her, and after about a year, I started taking care of her. I told her I wanted her to be mine and mine only. And I didn't want to, I wanted to make sure she was mine. And I sat her down. I said, get off the job because I'm paying you a salary. I said, whatever they paying you, I'm going to double it. He told me what they were paying her, I doubled it. Yep, that's how kind of guy I am. When I knew she was the one for me, I said, nah, I don't want her slaving 14 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day in a factory. I said, nah, I want you to sit down, be on call for me. When I call you on the chat line, I want you right there. And that's how it worked. We were there for 5 years, ladies and gentlemen, but believe it or not, we dealt with each other for 5 years. There's Mike, number one in the house. Lee Smith, number 2. And number 2, I got to tell you, Lee, it just won't do. So good to see you, man. I'm not trying to diss on you, but I just want to let you know you're still in the house. But yeah, man, we dated for 5 years, had a long distance relationship. I saw her, I used to come once a year, twice a year, back and forth, visit her. And then one day, DC said, when you gonna marry me? I said, what? She said, when you gonna marry me? Nah, she said, I didn't say that. Okay, let me tell you. I said, DC, after 5 years of dating, it's time. She said, time for what? I said, time to say tired or not. She said, what? She said, are you asking me to marry you? I said, yes, sir. I said, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, y'all. She looking at me crazy over here. I'm gonna show you how she looking. Hold on. Look at her, y'all. She trying to smile now. She wasn't smiling a minute ago. But she said, yeah. I said, yeah, time for the time or not. I said, I know you the one. I said, I spent a lot of time talking to you and dealing with you on a one-on-one basis. You never told me any major lies. I found out everything you were saying was true. I found out you have a good family. And when I found her family was good-natured people, friendly, lovable, just like her, I said, man, that's the kind of woman I want. And she was dedicated to her family. That's what attracted me to her. When she was working in Cebu City, her family, her money she made, was send her home to her family, take her mom and pop. That's what she did. She was a dedicated daughter. She took care of her mom and pop 100%. If they ate, it was from her money. If they bought anything, it was from her money. Because that's what she did. 80% of her money went home to her family. When I found that trait in her, she was a hardworking, loving, caring family woman. I said, that's the kind of woman I want. If she's loyal to her family, she'll be loyal to her man. Isn't that right? Right? That's what I found out. And she has been a blessing to BobbieD. Since 2015, we read it. We did it right, tight, long, and strong. We did it the legal way. We didn't shack up. We didn't hack up. We didn't back up. Or none of that. We married, man. See that ring right there? I put a ring on mine, and I put a ring on her. Let me show you a ring. See that ring right there? See that big ring right there? That's hers and that's mine. I put a ring on that thing. Well, fam, how many of you guys say you put a ring on it? Huh? Can you tell me, please? Raise your hand. Don't everybody raise your hand at one time. Do you ever put a ring on that finger? Yeah, I did a ring on that thing, man. BobbieD, Mike, he said, BobbieD, hi, thanks for all the help, information. Thank you so much, so appreciate it. Hey, God bless you, Mike. Nurse Mike in the house from Cali. He doing it right, tight, long, strong, trying to help people stay alive and do right in this world. So that's the story with all the glory of how I met LisaD, how me and LisaD met. It was the Lord that put us together, nothing but God. Because I had said so. I had about 6 other Filipinas that I was dating before LisaD. And I found out that none of them were right. Most of them were scammers, turned out to be scammers. Some of them turned out that we're just not compatible, okay? You know, we just didn't get along. But I couldn't, one time I tried to get rid of LisaD, I couldn't shake her. I couldn't break her. I couldn't get rid of her because that told me what? That was the one for me. I kept coming back, you know what I'm saying? Isn't that right, anything? Isn't that right?
Right.
Yeah, so that's the story, guys. We're out and about today doing our little errands. I'm going to be, yeah, Lisa, yeah, the Lord, nothing but the Lord. When you got God on your side, and I had prayed, man. I prayed for the right woman, you know what I'm saying? I prayed. When you pray, God answers prayers. If you're the right alignment, you ready to go? Okay, let's go. Okay, we getting ready to go. I'm going to take y'all with me. Come on, LisaD. We getting ready to go. I'm going to take y'all with me in the car and see if hopefully the signal does well. If it doesn't do well, I will cut it off. We'll start at another place. Yeah, I found out that she was the one for me, and I was the one for her. You ready, anything? I'll be out here. I found out that, hey man, how you doing? I found out that she was the one for me, and she found out the same thing, and we had a very, very good connection, very solid connection. All our values lined up, and I couldn't find anybody else. You know, she was the one. That's how we met, and we've been together for 10 years now, coming up on 10 years in November. And I want to tell you guys, if you're looking for somebody in the Philippines, you have to test them, you have to check them, you have to come and see them. Don't believe nothing till you get out there on their face and deal with them one-on-one, talk to their family and friends, make sure everything's real. That's what I do with LisaD. I never sent her a peso until I came here and made sure she was real and everything she told me was real, and I checked her out. Once I knew that she was legit, I committed to her 100%. And that is the problem with a lot of men. They want the action, but they don't want the commitment. Okay. They want the lovey-dovey. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They want the lovey-dovey, but they don't want the okay, I got that. SML, what's up, man? Good to see you in the house today. Yeah, most men want the lovey-dovey, right? They want the flim-flam, slam jam, thank you, ma'am. But they don't want the other stuff that comes along with it, you know? Like commitment, okay? And dependability, reliability. Being there. Come on, Lisa, I need some air.
Open it. Ano naman do?
Being there for them and them being there for you, all of that makes a huge difference in a relationship. And that's how you develop your relationship. You have to commit, okay? That's a dirty word for a lot of guys. I know. I'm not gonna, if that's your thing, that's your thing. You're non-committal. But when you were looking for a true love, the real one, the right one, the tight one, the long one, the strong one, baby, you have to be committed minded. You have to have a mental ability to commit to one individual, okay? When that partner of yours realizes that you are committed to them, they will do the same for you if they are legit. And that's what she did for me. That's how I knew she was legit. She said, "You're the only man I'm talking to." And she said, "You're the only man that I have ever loved." I was shocked. I said, "You didn't have no boyfriend?" She said, "Yeah, I had a few boyfriends, but I never loved them. I never really loved them. I just dated them." I said, wow, man. I'm telling you, Lisa, you never lied. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. You gotta commit to the lady. Most of you guys, some of you guys out there just want to play the field, you know? You want to play the field. You want to hit this one, hit that one next week. Some of y'all come down to the Philippines just trying to figure out how many you can hit today, who you can hit today, where you going to hit it at, how long you going to hit it. All that crazy stuff, man. Come on, man. Let's grow up. Let's be men, real men. I'm not talking about no players from the Himalayas. Anybody can do that. A dog can do that. I'm not calling you a dog, but that's what you're doing, gentlemen out there. But that's what dogs do. They hit this one today, they hit that one the next day, and they can care less about them. Most women don't want that in the Philippines. Most women want commitment, okay? They want you to take care of them. And likewise, they will take care of you, okay? I take care of LisaD, and she...
Ready to
Yes, ma'am.
We're going there or tomorrow na lang?
Let's do tomorrow. Let's get ready. But we get ready to go now, but once you develop a level of commitment to that individual and a level of trust, because I began to trust her after we met, and I realized that everything she was telling me was true. I began to trust her more and more, you know? And our trust level just went out the roof. You know, I talked to Lisa, we would talk hours and hours upon time. And we would have just the best conversations in the whole wide world. I tell LisaD that I taught her how to speak English. Because she wasn't speaking English that well, but after she was talking to me, I taught her a few words, we was all right, you know. Love will go over. Give the man to tell you?
Yeah.
He didn't come to get us?
Here, give it to him.
Whoa. Had to give him a change. All right. See, when you parking in the parking lot in the Philippines, they have the parking lot attendants that will help you park your car, and you have to give them a tip. You don't have to, because they're really don't work for the establishment. This is how people make money, make a living. They'll go in the parking lot and help you park your car. When you leave out, you give them like 5 or 10 pesos. If you get 5 or 10 pesos from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 people, you got a day's worth of money that you can go ahead and buy food for your family. So that's one of the things, side hustles that a lot of Filipinos do out here. I just gave the guy 10 pesos. So we do that every time to help them out when we come in. We don't have to, but it's something we do. But yeah, it's getting ready to rain out here. So it's getting ready to rain out here like Spain out here. And when it pours in the Philippines, it pours. This is rainy season, and man, it rains hard. So I'm gonna let this go because signal might start dropping and we were driving too. But that's how we met, man. If you're looking for a woman, you have to have your criteria established before time. Don't just take anybody that comes in front of your face and say, I love you. Don't do that. Thank you, Lisa. Stay blessed as well, my brother. Don't do that. Don't just accept anything. You should have standards, okay? What you mean, BobbieD? Standards? Standards, man. Don't settle for some woman just because she got big hips and a big butt. Don't settle for some woman that because she got a big boobs and look pretty. You know, LisaD was beautiful on the inside first. I tested her insides, okay? Her character. That's what I tested. And she was just happened to be lovely on the outside too. But you want to measure your lady from the inside out. Inside is more important than the outside, okay? When I realized that, because I'll be honest with you, I used to love women that were big butt, big boob, all that. You know, that was my thing, thick. But LisaD didn't fit that profile. So she broke the mold. I had to rethink. Well, she ain't that good. So I changed my category and changed my criteria for women. When LisaD caused me to change because I loved her from the heart. I didn't just love her from the body because that wasn't my criteria. So I learned to change my criteria to love her from the inside out. That's all I got to tell you right now, guys. This is BobbieD saying take care, God bless, and hit the like button. If you're looking at this video on the replay, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We need our likes up, guys, and we need our subscribers up. Let's go. Come on now. I'm BobbieD. I bring it to you right, tight, long, and strong, and I don't sling it to you, okay? BobbieD said take care, God bless, and peace. See you on the backside of tomorrow.